Hey, welcome back to the Nets for another episode, your channel for unbiased views, uh, transfers, team news, analysis. Quite a few games that I would like to cover today. Let's start 2 days back, Sunrisers playing CSK. Back then, now when I reflect 2 days back, I did feel that something was definitely wrong with CSK because I saw Jadeja drop a catch. Now, that is something that is definitely a shocker when you realize someone of his caliber, probably the best fielder that we have, both infield as well as outfield, dropping a catch. And it was quite easy by his standards. But I'm pretty sure he has redeemed himself in the last game that they played today. But going back to that game, Warner was again exposed with the way his head is falling back down again since Ashes, and he's losing his balance. I think he made 28 odd and 29 balls. Um, Pretty mediocre considering his standards and IPL and the way IPL has been played in the past few days. Priyam, Garg and Abhishek Sharma got a chance to redeem themselves. So this was one of those games where Williamson failed as well, and then these two youngsters walked in, and this is the beauty of the IPL. We start noticing these youngsters. So we hear them coming up through the ranks in under 19, and this time we actually see them play. So that is why I say that Mumbai is my favorite team, but you know what? It's all about watching good cricket. There's also another youngster that people talk about a lot, Abdul Samad from Kashmir, and he has so far bowled. He's been his average has been pretty, you know, between 8 and 9 when he has been bowling, but his batting has been promising and his fielding has been exceptional as well. So when people have been dropping catches in this version of IPL, you have actually seen it's been refreshing to see a youngster coming in, throw out dives and block the ball, and it's been he's another player that we would like to keep a close eye on as the uh, as the tour progresses. We saw first glimpse of Shardul Thakur, and again, makes you realize why wasn't he utilized before? He bowled pretty well, and I'm a big fan of him. I would actually play him all the time, considering he can throw his bat around and he's not a slogger. He actually hits some conventional shots, and it's always nice to have somebody of that caliber coming down the order. But from the highlight of that match was definitely Jadeja dropping a catch for me, and Dhoni again trying to take it way till the end. And I think age is finally catching up to the skipper, and he will have to probably change his template a little bit to make sure that CSK steps up. And all that is, I think, everything falls up to Watson and his form, which I think he redeemed himself today. But we'll make a video of that, of these two games tomorrow. I'll be with Arsh again and we'll talk about these two games. The next game we would like to talk about is Rajasthan Royals and Bangalore. Rajasthan's middle order got exposed, and I think that Rajasthan is one of those teams that will pick up as the tour progresses, because we know uh, Ben Stokes is back. Now, with Ben Stokes, they get two players. So, Rajasthan will certainly be with an extra bowler, extra batsman, and exceptional fielder. And we know that Ben Stokes can actually be good enough to clear a ground even if the pitch is not really assisting him. So that is definitely a team that I won't write off yet, even though they have not really. Um, we saw that initial spark from Sanju Samson, but now we know that reinforcements are on their way, and we will see Rajasthan picking up, getting switching from third to fifth gear here pretty soon. The highlight of this IPL has been bowlers going for runs, tons of it, or either 160 being defendable. But for me, the way Chahal has been bowling is exceptional. It's outstanding. The way he is flighting the ball, deceiving the batsman, bowling the ball both in and out with googlies. He's deceiving them well, not overusing them. So that's definitely something, Kohli has ranked on. He has called him when he needed wickets, and Chahal has. It seems like that was the missing link, getting wickets in the middle order. And now Kohli also has Saini, who I think can walk into the Indian national team in place of anybody. He has got the slower ball, he has got a Yorker, he has got a mean bouncer, he has got the pace. So I do feel that these are the missing links that Kohli wanted. It would be nice to have another bowler, maybe, but I wouldn't be too worried about it because Kohli has the batting to cover up for it. So, and Kohli was the one who was actually the weakest link considering his form was in and out. But now that he made that 70 odd runs, we actually saw King Kohli back doing what King Kohli does. The other standout bowler that I have seen, or at least I have felt, has been Rashid Khan. And we probably might need a different section altogether just to talk about Rashid Khan. But it's amazing how he has, when everybody else is going for 8 or 9, even on Sharjah tracks, Rashid Khan has been able to stay within 6. And the amount of dot balls he's bowling, 15 or 16 dot balls out of 24 that he's bowling, that's just that's a lot. It means that the other team is actually playing with just 2 over shots, so they are playing 18 overs. They are playing 18 over games. We saw Shreyas Iyer and Prithvi Shaw play with Shikhar Dhawan as well, and I won't talk about Shikhar Dhawan. He's an established player, but Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant are definitely making their case for a test call as well. Shreyas Iyer, I think, is good with short pitch balls as well as over pitch ones. Um, and I talked about it way back in the first few episodes about how the presence of Ricky Ponting will impact Punt's development as a batsman, and we can see that Punt comes in, he takes a few balls, and that's okay with me. Even if he takes 6 or 7 balls just to get in, even in a T20 game, it's good enough. He is a good enough batsman to make do for it once he gets his eye in. So I feel that it just shows how good the Indian lineup is, or what is in store, or what is on the bench if it comes to having a necessary wicketkeeper being called up. Ishan Kishan, we have Rishabh Pant and Sanju Samson waiting on the ranks, and all three of them can at this point of time just start on the international team with the Indian team any point of time, at least for the limited overs edition. Oh well, that's all that I have for today. If you like this channel, please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe to it. If you like it, let everybody know. If you don't like it, let me know. Leave the comments, and I will be more than glad to improve my content. Thank you, and I will be back tomorrow with another episode of Back to the Nets. And this time we will be talking about Mumbai Indians and how our season has looked so far, and how Hardik Pandya is coming back up to speed. Thank you. That's all that I have. Have a good day, everybody.